Today our question is, can water burn? We will explain about the ultimate scientific revelation and what are the scientific reasons behind the answer to this question. Water isn't just unburnable, it's the grave of fire. We know that water is used to keep burning effect in control. We see about the great irony of the universe. We go to the basis of water and discuss from which factors it is made of: hydrogen, the lightest, most flammable element in the known universe. It's what stars use to burn for billions of years. We know there is fusion process taking place in stars. Oxygen, the very thing that makes fire possible. Without it, nothing burns. Oxygen helps for process of burning. Put them together, and you'd expect an explosive mixture. But instead, you get water, the thing we use to kill fires. Pause and ask yourself, how can the union of two gases that create fire become the very thing that extinguishes it? That's not a joke of chemistry. That's the deep magic of nature's laws. What is fire? Really? Fire is more than just flames. It's a violent, energy-releasing reaction, where a substance combines with oxygen and releases heat and light. The key word? Releases. Combustion is an exothermic reaction. Exothermic reaction is where stored chemical energy is violently freed. Now here's the twist. Water is the result of such a fire. When hydrogen burns in oxygen, that heat can melt steel, lift rockets into space, and mimic the interior of a star. Heat is ultimate truth for life. Using heat, many chemical process can be made possible, and when it's over, what's left? Just humble water, the ashes of the explosion, the bones of fire. Molecular death. Why water cannot burn? Let's zoom in, right to the atomic level. Water. H2O is a molecular corpse, a chemically completed system. Hydrogen and oxygen are no longer free. They're locked in one of the most stable bonds known to chemistry, and stability in chemistry means one thing. There's no more energy to give. Burning means releasing energy. But water has already released all it had when it was born from fire. It can't burn because it already has. Why water fights fire? Now the irony deepens. Water isn't just immune to fire, it's the enemy of fire. Why? Massive heat absorption. Water can absorb insane amounts of heat before even boiling. This robs fire of its life source, temperature. Steam chokes flames. When water turns to steam, it expands and displaces oxygen, smothering fire. Phase shift warfare. Water doesn't just fight fire physically, it wages thermodynamic war. Turning from liquid to vapor, it absorbs enough energy to shut down chemical reactions mid-flight. It's not a passive element, it's an anti-fire weapon. If we made an attempt, can you force water to burn? Yes, but here's what that actually means. You must break it apart using electrolysis, splitting it into hydrogen, fuel, oxygen, oxidizer. This takes a huge input of energy. Then you recombine them to burn and make water again. So to burn water, you must first unmake it and split into its basic elements as hydrogen and oxygen. We also know that liquid or solid hydrogen and oxygen are used as fuel of rockets, and the energy required is equal to, or more, than the energy you get back. This is the law of conservation of energy. It states that energy neither be created nor destroyed. Energy can be changed from one form to another one. Nature's ultimate accountant. No tricks, no free rides, no burning what is already burned. Water, stars, and the engine of the cosmos. Here's the grand cosmic truth. Hydrogen is what stars use as fuel. When stars burn hydrogen, they create helium, light, and water vapor. So when you look at water, you're not just seeing a liquid, you're seeing the final breath of a star, the aftermath of cosmic fire. Every molecule of water you drink was forged in the heart of an ancient star, burned, cooled, and delivered to Earth over eons. And that's why water doesn't burn. It already paid that price in the fire of creation. Water is not what you burn. Water is what remains after the burning is done. It is the smoke that fell asleep, the end of a flame story, the quiet whisper of a universe that once roared in fire. Water is the big reality of the universe. We have no concept of life without water. Life is fully dependent on water. If we break water into its basic elements, that we can use it for fuel purposes. We gave you some more mysterious effects of water. Certainly, here are the 10 most important and mysterious effects of water. Ice floats. Water expands when frozen, making ice less dense than liquid water. A rare and life-saving anomaly. Mpemba effect. Under certain conditions, hot water freezes faster than cold. A phenomenon still not fully explained. Water has over 70 anomalies. No. Other liquid breaks as many physical laws as water, from density to heat behavior. Supercooling. Water can stay liquid below 0 degrees C without freezing. Until disturbed, then it freezes instantly. Extreme surface tension. Water molecules cling together so strongly they can support objects heavier than themselves, like insects walking on water. Capillary action. Water defies gravity in narrow tubes, essential for plants drawing water from roots to leaves. High heat capacity. Water absorbs and retains heat better than almost any other liquid, stabilizing Earth's climate. Quantum hydrogen bonds. Water molecules constantly form and break billions of hydrogen bonds per second, creating an invisible dynamic network. Water exists in all 3 states: naturally, solid, liquid, and gas. No other substance does this so abundantly on Earth. Possible extraterrestrial origin. Some water molecules on Earth may be older than the Sun, formed in interstellar space before the solar system. If you like our video, then subscribe my channel.